I bet. Alright. What's my post today though, man? Supposed to be getting this nigga. Alright. Okay, so the Yankees. And that's right. And Sunday. Alright. So let's do that Mike Messina. Hell yeah. Wow. He pitched last time. Alright. Where's the last ride? I need the last ride. Yeah, barely out here then. Uh, Alright, man. Let's see where we at. This thing got David Ortiz.
Welcome to the desert and inside Chase Field in Phoenix. The show brings you Dynasty Baseball. It's the Chiefs taking on the Gold Rush. We got a couple of all-star teams squaring off. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. And on the hill in this one, Paul Skeens.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Going to count 1 and 2. Cut on and missed. Curveball struck him out. So up next, Barry Larkin. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. Inside, just missed.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Now the third baseman, Terry Pendleton. Out to short, Meyer. Whips it across, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. We go to the bottom of the first. Now the left fielder, Roman Anthony. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. There's the swing and a miss.
You got to away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
That one ripped right center field. That's back there. And into the pole. It's out of here. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0. Here's Ketel Marte. First pitch swinging.
0-1.
And there's a foul ball.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Got him looking. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. So Harper stands in. Swings and misses. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Just missed. Pitch misses there, and it's 2-1. 1 out, bases empty. Pitch misses there, and the count is 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
3-2.
And here it comes. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And next will be the cleanup hitter, David Ortiz. There's the strike. Just missed. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fastball right back to the mound. Throws to first in time. Out number 3. Back here at Chase Field. And now here is Manny Ramirez. Skeens back to work. That one is absolutely belted. It gets down a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And that one is lifted in the air. Bellinger in a full sprint. He makes the grab. And there's one away. And now the first baseman, Frank Thomas. And he's the home run leader on this team, Singy. That one missed. Man at first, one away. Swing and a miss.
Come on, bro.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Griffin Kona stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Swings through that one for strike 1.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing.
Come on, dude.
1-2. And a swing and a miss. He's not. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's the right fielder, Jose Bautista. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. No play, that's an infield single. And here's the catcher, Jason Varitek. Ball 1 there. Bautista gets his lead at first. Nobody out. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. And there's one down. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. Ball 1, no strikes. Belsingi, this is a guy that grew up in big league clubhouses, and it's something that you see throughout the game. Sons whose fathers also played the majors. Up and in, and a count 2-1.
Yeah, and beyond that, all the other men in those clubhouses that sort of take you under their wing as a son or a nephew and show you some of the tricks of the trade. Just invaluable.
He swings and crushes one. Deep on its way. Way back there. Gone. It's a belly bomb. A 2-run shot, and they add a pair. It's 3-0. So 1 out, nobody on. Here's the third baseman, Jordan Westburg. Missed with a changeup, and that's ball 1. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Marcelo Meyer stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Just missed.
After giving up that home run earlier, it just doesn't seem like he wants to challenge him.
Right side, hard hit. On to first. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now 3. Back here in the desert, new inning getting started. Now batting Jarren Duran. Base knock right field. And the leadoff man aboard.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front.
Rudder takes off.
0-1's the count.
Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Fouled off left side. Oh, 0-2 now. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swing and a miss at 100. Struck him out. Back to the top of the lineup, and now it's Julio Rodriguez.
Come on, bro.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Barry Larkin now at the plate. On the ground to third, Westberg. Tosses across the first. Larkin gone. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in, Roman Anthony. And first offering is fouled off. Anthony measures 6 feet 2 inches. Only 20 years old. Usually in center field, but today starting in left. And now it's even up.
One thing I always felt if I played left field instead of center field was that the ball gets out there to you pretty quick. And the most important play is that ball down the left field line. Getting to it, cutting it off, making a strong throw to keep that single instead of turning it into a double.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. Ketel Marte up to the plate. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time. Good balanced approach.
Oh my God, bro! What the fuck?
First and
Damn.
second, 1 out. Now it's the DH, David Ortiz. He's 0 for 1.
That was, oh my God.
For a knock. Here comes Marte around third. Safe, and they lead by 4.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Swing and a miss. And a count 1-1.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
On the ground, 2 ball. Torres over to second, over to Thomas, and that double play. As we go to the top of the 4th. And now, Terry Pendleton. And a foul ball.
You know, this group of hitters just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going as a result.
And 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. Manny Ramirez digs in now. That one outside. Ball 1. Hard ground ball, base knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Everything came together for him. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Bautista makes the catch. 2 down. And here's the first baseman, Frank Thomas. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And first offering is fouled off. Ramirez leads off first with 2 down to the inning. The next offering misses, and 1-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one drilled left field. That's back there. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. Bottom 4. Now here is Jason Varitek. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one's carrying. And that one is gone up onto the balcony. He hammers one out to center. And they tack one on the board. It's 5-zip. And here comes Bellinger. That's out to center field. Rodriguez sizing this one up. Hauls it in for the out. Now the third baseman, Jordan Westburg. Flied to right his first time. Up the middle.
Come on, Larkin. What the fuck?
Wastes no time there. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Meyer at the plate for the second time as he takes ball 1. And that one misses up and in. And the count is 2-0.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game. And looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
To the right side. And it's through for a hit. And now 2 aboard.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit.
Lee Smith takes over on the mound.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
2 on, 1 out. Swings and misses. The high heat, too much on that one. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ketel Marte. And ball 1. Now 1-1.
Boog, that's cheddar, baby.
That one in triple digits.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early, maybe.
And he got him. Strike. Back here at Chase Field, we go to the top of the 5th. And now the right fielder, Griffin Conant. That's inside. 1-0.
Well, these guys just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Swing and a miss.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Strike 3. Skeen says sit out. So digging in, Jarren Duran. Just off the inside edge. And that misses. Now 2-0. Just missed.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. And they're chipping away. It's 5-1. 1 down. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Kyle Teel. That catches the top part of the zone. And it's 0-1. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
I'll tell you what, he's embarrassed right now. Never swings at that kind of pitch, especially that early in the count.
Next offering is downstairs. On the ground to the left.
Nope, that's foul.
And it goes just foul. See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today. And now the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. Slider right there.
0-1.
Smoked on the ground a second. Marte throws to first in time. Rodriguez out of the play. That's out number 3. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the first baseman, Bryce Harper. He swings and fouls one off.
Well, these players really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
And now 1-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. David Ortiz, the next to hit. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. On the ground to first. Thomas takes it to the bag. Home man for the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Jose Bautista. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Konai makes the play, and it's out number 3. Back here in the desert, top 6. Now the number 2 hitter, Barry Larkin. That one at triple digits.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
The shortstop takes the ball. The 1-1 is fouled off. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Swing!
God damn!
So up next, Terry Pendleton. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. He's got it, and there's 2 away. So now here's the DH, Manny Ramirez. Ball 1 and a pitch inside.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line. And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to 1 velocity and stay there.
And he grounds 1 to the right side. Sends it to first, and that is. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the switch hitting catcher, Jason Varitek. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
And that's way high. And the count even 1-1. And it's fouled away. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. 1 down. Here comes Cody Bellinger. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Smith, a 6'6" righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a cutter, and occasionally uses a forkball. And that one is downstairs, and the count 1-2. And they'll do it again. Yeah, that's a little bit high. 2-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Westberg stands in now and watches strike one. A little bit high, and it's a ball and a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Out to short. Fires to first on the run. In time. Got him. Back here at Chase Field, top of inning number 7. Gleyber Torres up to the plate. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Late on that fastball.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
And here's the first baseman, Frank Thomas. They say you win.
0-1's the count.
Come on.
Foul on a play off to the right. 0-2 now. Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Conine in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing and
Come
a
on,
miss.
dude.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And now Jarren Duran. He's already homered here in this one. Check swing. Now it'll
No, you bitch.
And yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Gary Simmons. 2 outs. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. There goes the runner. Fights it off. He'll see another. Smith checks on first, and he's back safely.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that.
Runner goes again. Pitch outside. Throw to second. Out there.
Fuck out of here, yo.
And we're back. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now the shortstop, Marcelo Meyer. Joe Kelly coming in. Fastball for a strike. And a foul ball. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And that turns the lineup over.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Really protecting with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel.
Larkin has it for 1. Throw to first. Safe.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Duran under it. Hauls it in for the out.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Harper at the plate and takes high there. That's off the mark, and now 2-0.
2-0 count to a guy like this at the plate. You've got to throw a pitcher's pitch. Don't just try to get a strike. He could make you pay.
And a swing and a miss.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Got your ass.
Looking for the K. We're at the top of the 8th. Here's the left fielder, Jarren Duran. Swing and a miss at a slider.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Cut out and miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out. Here's the catcher, Kyle Teel. Just off the inside edge.
Running that good fastball up on the hitter's inside. If nothing else, it keeps him from diving out over the plate to get those arms extended on the pitch away.
And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. That's out number 2. So 2 down now, and here is Julio Rodriguez. Swings and misses and 1 down below the zone.
All ones the count.
Inside, just missed. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Strike 2.
Come on.
To catch up to that pitch, perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but
got him swinging for the strikeout. Back here in the desert, and now the DH, David Ortiz. Kelly back to work. That one a little bit high, and it's 1-0. That one hammered center field. That's back there. Say goodbye to that one. And they tack on to their lead. It's 6-1. Jose Bautista getting ready to hit. 1 for 3. Griffin Jax will take over here.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Varitek in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. And that
Damn.
That's back there. And it's gone. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 7-1. 1 out, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Cody Bellinger, upstairs. And that is ball 1. Right through there for a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
That one finds the corner. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Way high. And it remains 2-2. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Teel down to first with it. And there's 2 gone following the strikeout. Here's the third baseman, Jordan Westburg.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
Just missed. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss, and now 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Can't connect on the curveball. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
All right, Singy, you've tightened up the hairdo, but back when you played, how valuable was it to have a barber in the clubhouse?
Well, Boog, I'm going to say invaluable. That's how valuable that it was because I was the barber. Yes, I was the team barber, man. I'd be cutting hair 7:05 game. I'd be finishing cutting someone's hair at 6:45.
Whoa.
And I'd ask these guys, you're making millions of dollars. Why can't you go to a stylist and get your hair done? You're coming to the clubhouse pressuring me to cut your hair before a game.
Gloves it on the dive. And what a play. Ball game. And a 7-1 finish in this one for Chris.
Is it getting warm in here? Alright, so we need to get yeah. I think it's 7, 8.
Welcome to the Singers Stadium Party in Seoul, South Korea. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's Illinois taking... Ready to go now. And now the center fielder, Jarren Duran. And that's through there for a strike. And we're underway.
Well, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Missed with a changeup. Now 1-2.
2 strikes.
And that's
2 balls,
outside.
2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
In the air to left down the line. And that drops foul. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Damn!
It misses. It's a strikeout. Here comes Gleyber Torres. There's a swing and a miss.
0-1
What
the
the
count.
head?
And that one fouled off. 1 out, bases empty. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Sosa moving under this one and puts the squeeze on that one. 2 down. Next is the designated hitter, Manny Ramirez. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. And he hits a ground ball right side. Throw on to Olsen. That ends the frame. Back now at Singer Stadium. And on the hill today, Garrett Crochet.
Well, you're going to see good velocity between the four-seam fastball and the cutter. Better be ready to hit. It's going to be fairly straight, but just because it's straight doesn't mean it's easy to get the barrel on it.
Now the left fielder, Christian Yelich.
Ball, that's
And the
out.
pitch is outside, ball 1. And that drops in for a strike.
There's a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
The 1-1 is fouled off. That
Ball
misses, and that's ball 2. Strike 3 went back to the sweeper and got the strikeout. Teoscar Hernandez in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Swings and misses, and it's 1-1. Swings through the sweeper.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here is Matt Olson. Just missed. 2 out, space is empty.
Ball 2.
First 2 hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go up there and hit the ball hard somewhere.
And it is 2-1. And there's a ball.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Can't make contact with the sweeper.
We got a full count. 3-2.
Stays alive. Got him. Strike. Top of the second, and now the first baseman, Mark McGwire. Bibee back to work. There's a strike, 95 of that one.
Felt impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
And that's outside. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Outside. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Snuck the fastball by him. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat. We go back to later on when this game is over. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Makes the grab, and there's 2 out.
That at-bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Wilyer Abreu swings
Oh,
through it for strike
my
1.
God.
There goes Larkin. Pitch misses. Throw to second. Out at second. We head to the bottom of the second, and here is Sosa to the plate. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
Next offering is in for a strike. Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. And here is Joe Mauer. And he takes a strike. This one smoked out to left. Squeezes it, and there are 2 outs. Matt Shaw now at the plate. Right through there for a strike. No score here in the second.
0-1's the count.
And that's through there for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Perfect.
And that's their first base runner of the game.
You know, Boog, there always seems to be that oh no moment for the pitcher when he's lost control of his pitch, and most of the time it's right when he lets it go. He knows that it's not headed where he intended it to go.
Just missed. Shaw off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Felix Bautista.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Wilyer Abreu swings through it for strike 1. And a breaking ball misses outside. That's off the mark. 2-1.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Next offering way off the plate.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Swing and a miss. 3-2 now. Swing and a miss.
Damn.
Some high cheese for strike 3. Here's the left fielder, Masataka Yoshida. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
0-1.
Just off the inside edge.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Line drive, base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Always always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. You'll often hear the phrase, short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
And
Come on.
And that's strike two. And ring him up, says Patrick Johnson. That's a strikeout. Here's the center fielder, Jarren Duran. That misses the zone, and that's ball one.
Ball one, no
Top
strike.
of the third, no score.
That's a ball.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Good hitters count the 2-0. And he blows that one by him at 100.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
That one way outside. 3 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Swing and a miss. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the last of the third. Austin Riley. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
2 strikes.
Out towards right center field, Abreu. And there's one down. Bryan Reynolds here. In there at the knees, and that is strike one. Ball one there.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Fought off foul.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Yelich takes low, second trip to the plate in this one. Right through there for a strike. Across the letters at 99. To the right side, Torres. Over to first. Yelich out on the play. Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the fourth, Joe Kelly. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Torres in the box for the second time. 1 ball, no strikes. Next pitch is outside.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do? Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Manny Ramirez digs in now. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. This to third, and that's just foul.
Wow.
And a swing and a miss there.
I'll tell you what, he's embarrassed right now. Never swings at that kind of pitch, especially that early in the count.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Sosa. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And he's up to third safely with 2 gone. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Mark McGwire. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Swing at a high fly ball. That's out to center. Drops into the glove. Back here in Seoul. Ready to go. Bottom 4. And now Teoscar Hernandez. And that one a little bit high. Late with the swing there.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really
swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's Matt Olson. Fastball for a strike. With the winning run standing at second here in extra innings. Now he breaks as bad as it's put in play. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Substitution being made at first. Coming in as the pinch runner, Victor Robles. Sosa takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. And there's a strike.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything.
And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there. Mauer in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. 2 balls, no strikes to count. That one in triple digits.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Sliced hard but foul.
Hey.
Line drive down the line, and it's foul. Runs it up to 96. Now into the game, Victor. So digging in, Barry Larkin. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Number 17.
The shortstop takes the ball. And fouled off.
No catch off the plate. Ball 2.
And that is out of play. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Off the mark there, and the count's full. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Brings it in, and there's one down. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. 0 for 1 so far. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Runner around third on his way to the plate. Tag out. They cut down the go-ahead run at the plate. Wilyer Abreu will hit next. Struck out swinging his first time.
Goodbye.
Fly ball right field. This could go the distance. Home run.
That's it, Wilbert Abreu.
And now they're out front. It's 2-0. And the batter now, Masataka Yoshida. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Riley makes the play, and that is... And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Matt Shaw. Fastball, and he gets out of the way. Hammered on the line, base hit. Coming home. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and now they trail by 1. And now it's Dansby Swanson. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay down.
Slider got him for strike 3. Riley stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1. And that one fouled off. That one down the line, and it's just foul. That was close. Just off the outside corner. It's 2-2. And that's a little bit high. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And they're down to their last out. Reynolds swings through it for strike one.
0-1's the count.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. And safe. It's a stolen base. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Right through there for a strike. With the tying run at second, and the home team trying to pull it out. Got him! And that's the ball game.
Well, his first save.
Let's go. Oh, y'all some bitches. Okay. Hmm. Go lay down, Adonis. Go lay down.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's Indianapolis going up against Illinois. We got a couple of all-star teams squaring off. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. And on the hill, the lefty, Garrett Crochet.
Well, this guy featuring that straight four-seam fastball, but off of it throws the cutter. And really, he's most effective when he's using that cutter off the four-seam fastball just to miss the barrel of the bat. Not always going to see the swings and misses, but if you can somehow get weaker contact, you have a chance to collect some outs. Now, it's going to look the same until the very last second. And so hitters are going to have to make a decision and hope that sometimes they're able to guess right.
And that misses. And it's 2-0.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
This one popped up. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, puts it away for the out. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. In the air, out towards right center. Rodriguez pulls it down, and a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. Hit on the ground to short. Larkin fires across the diamond. That's the 3rd out. Back at right field. And today's starting pitcher, Jordan Zimmermann.
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
Ball one low. And it's strike 2.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 1 away. Now it's the shortstop, Barry Larkin. On the ground, out to short. Sends it across to first. And the home first moving along quickly today. 2 gone. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. And that keeps the inning alive.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
That's back.
Bitch.
Oh, that ball was crushed. And they grab the lead. It's 2-0.
For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
Here's Gleyber Torres. In there for strike 1. Torres goes 6'1", 28 years old. And he was born in Venezuela. This one in the air, center field. Clark makes the catch, inning over. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And it's 2-zip. Back after this on the show. Here on the south side, all set for the start of the inning. Here's Juan Soto. Crochet back to work. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Just missed.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. One away. So with one down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. Swings through that one. Fernando Tatis Jr. signed by the White Sox 2015 for $700,000. And then eventually moved in the James Shields trade in June of 2016. That one well upstairs. And the count 1-2. Check swing, no appeal.
2-2 the count.
And Tatis able to stay alive. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. Here is Bryce Harper. And the first offering is not close. That one missed.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout.
Throws to first. Back here on the south side, bottom of the second. And here's the first baseman, Frank Thomas. And a big swing and a miss.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Clark makes his way towards it. Makes the catch for the out. One away. And now the right fielder, Griffin Conine. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 2 away. Now batting Jarren Duran. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1.
Up the middle.
Let's go.
Kyle Teal, the next to hit. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. There's a ball. Throw. Save. Swings through that one for strike one.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss. And he's down on to the third inning. Now it's the DH, Ronald Acuna Jr. Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball.
No, here's a player who hits the ball a mile when he connects. In fact, Acuna is the first player in the StatCast era to hit 10 straight home runs, all traveling more than 420 feet. He's not exactly just clearing the fences out there.
And there's one away. Now the catcher up to hit, Ted Simmons. That one fouled off. Next pitch is downstairs. Out to center. Torres on his way over. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. 2 down, base is empty. And now the center fielder, Max Clark. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. Strike 1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Fastball for a strike. A little bit low. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Crochet gets the strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Popped up. Makes the catch, 1 down. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Barry Larkin. Here's a high chopper and a foul ball. Next offering is fouled back. 1 down, base is empty. The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Beltre swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the 2nd time today. On the ground. Throw on the bench. 3 up, 3 down. Back at right field. Here's the 3rd baseman, Elly De La Cruz. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
You can feel the extra attention on Elly anytime he comes to the plate. This guy's a player that keeps you on the edge of your seat because you don't know what he's going to do next. He can hit for power, steals bases. He can throw the ball 100 miles per hour across the infield. He's electric.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's towards center. Rodriguez makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. Here's Ketel Marte. Marte, 31 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Base knock, center field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Lindor, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Here's a 1-1. And that clips the inside corner. Marte leads off first with 1 away. Cut out and miss, struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. And now it's Juan Soto. Went down on strikes his first time through. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And a swing and a miss.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Good eye right
1
there.
ball, 2 strikes the count.
Tries to check his swing.
Let's go.
To third. And he won around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end. Bottom of the 4th. And now the DH, Manny Ramirez. Right through there for a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. When you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
That one's in there. That is strike 2. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Simmons gathers, throws to first, got him. 1 away on the strikeout. Here is Gleyber Torres.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
0-1's the count.
1 out, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
0-2's the count.
And a swing and a miss at the slider in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. Out on the drop, 3rd strike, 2 gone.
You're best when you let the game come to you. Tried to make too much happen right there. Not his best at bat.
Swing and a foul straight back.
Right there.
Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2.
Ground ball up the middle. The throw to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. And we're back. New inning getting started. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Crochet back to work. Foul ball there.
You know, this group of hitters, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Way out front for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one just misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Center field. Rodriguez sizes this one up, but it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And there's one away. And now the first baseman, Johnny Bench. And that one's a little bit low. Ball 1.
I think if you ask most baseball fans, their vote for greatest catcher of all time would be this man right here, Johnny Bench.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. If Bench isn't the greatest of all time, he's on a very short list. Rookie of the Year, 2-time MVP, 10 Gold Gloves. What didn't he do?
2 strikes.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. And a strike.
And I'll tell you something else about Bench. He was at the heart of one of the greatest teams of all time, that Big Red Machine, and he deserves a lot of credit for their success.
That misses the zone, and now it's even 1-1. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Swung on, popped up on the infield. Torres moving under it, makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Here on the south side, now it's the right fielder, Griffin Conine. And first offering is fouled off. Late swing, foul to the left. Struck him out looking. So up next, Jarren Duran. Yeah, that's fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5.
Sir.
Oh, great stop.
Come on, get up.
And save.
Let's go.
He busted it down the line for that infield single. Now, Kyle Teel. Struck out swinging his first time. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike.
On the mound.
Throw to second, and he's out. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. And back here on the south side. And now the catcher comes up to him. Ted Simmons. That one out to right. Conine towards the line. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. The wind of the pitch.
Ball 1.
Swung on, belted. That's going back. Back some more. Pulls it in on the warning track. So digging in, Max Clark. Struck out swinging his first time. Tanner Scott on a pitch out of the pen here.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of them right here to get some critical outs.
Outside low, and the count is 2-0. Slider clips the zone.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
And he takes it himself for the out. So the batting order turns over. Now the third baseman, Elly De La Cruz. That's through there for a strike.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
0-2 is the count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work. Bottom of the 6th. Here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. That's in there. 0-1.
0-1.
Right side. Fires over to first. And that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Barry Larkin getting ready to hit.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
He'll do it himself. 2 up, 2 down. 2 out. Space is empty. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Simmons collects, fires to first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ketel Marte up to the plate. And he swings over the top there.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Next offering misses. Ball 2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Conine hauls it in, and there's one away. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. Down and in, moved his feet. Base is empty, one away. Here the top half of inning number 7. And that's way high. Now 2-2. Triple digits on that last pitch. Juan Soto now, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Foul ball. Scott, 30 years old now, and he was a 6th round draft pick back in 2014. In the air, right field. And that is that. Back at right field. Now it's the DH, Manny Ramirez. And a swing and a miss.
Pretty amazing. His first pitch strike percentage over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, you got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at bat.
Got him swinging. Here's Gleyber Torres. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one hops against the fence. And he's got a double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
This to center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. These days most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat you're thinking it's going to be a pop out, and it just kind of
runners on the move in the dirt, blocked out at the plate. He's out trying to steal home.
I appreciate wanting to move up there, but that ball didn't get very far away.
Runner goes again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Throw on the bench. Inning over. Ready to begin the 8th. And now the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr. Mark Davis gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Tatis waits. That one at 95, missed up top. 1 ball, 1 strike. Fouled off. He was late.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Battling here as he fouls it away. And that one is in the dirt. 2-2. Good job to fight that one off.
Count's full.
Got him. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Johnny Bench digs in now. Just missed. The next pitch misses, and the count now 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
And another ball. And a 4-pitch walk. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Here's Acuna now.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But
oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. That ball has just been voted off the island. And we are tied. It's 2-2.
Well, he went up
damn!
looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
So it's all tied up thanks to the... Now we see Raisel Iglesias out of the bullpen. Check swing, called strike.
0-1.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. Now it's going to be Max Clark. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
0-1's the count.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Rodriguez on the move to the gap. He's got it. And that is that. And we're back. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now at the plate, Jarren Duran. Swing and a miss.
Well, a come-and-get-me
0-1.
fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
And now 2-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2-2 the count.
Swing and a miss at 100. Struck him out. And here is Kyle Teel. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
There's the splitter in the dirt. Swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Next offering upstairs. That's hard hit on the line. Reaching for it and brings it in. So 2 down now, and here is Julio Rodriguez. High chopper to third. De La Cruz throws across the diamond, and it's a 1-2-3. All set to start the 9th in this one. Stepping in, Elly De La Cruz. Iglesias back to work. That one misses, and it's 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike. Ball inside.
Swing and a miss. as he was out front that time. There's a strike up high. And the count is even, 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Yeah, that's a little bit.
Come on, bro.
It's a full count. That one misses. So a leadoff walk. Go ahead run on base. Ketel Marte now at the plate. 1 for 3. And he takes one right on the black. And it's 0-1. And a swing and a miss there.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Hit in the air, center field. And there's one down. Here's Francisco Lindor. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. That's outside. And that is ball 1. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. Working down in the zone to start the at-bat, looking for that double play ground ball.
Yeah, back-to-back sinkers there. He's looking for some weak contact or to get this hitter to roll over. Now, as a hitter, you have to be really disciplined. Don't look down because you'll end up chasing the ball down. Set your sights high. Maybe you get a mistake.
And now Juan Soto, 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. That's in for a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. And that's the 3rd out. Back here on the south side. Bottom of the 9th, and now it's going to be Barry Larkin. First pitch misses. Late swing fouled off. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. And it's caught for the out. Adrian Beltre, the next to hit. Fastball almost got him there. And he blows that one by him at 100. Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one misses in the dirt. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Into center. Clark trying to get to it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that quickly 2 away. Next is the designated hitter, Manny Ramirez. Swing and a miss.
Come
at
on.
99 miles an hour. Pitch misses. And that's ball 1. In the air, left field, down the line. And that's a foul ball.
Bitch.
Simmons down to first. And it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the game.
Now running at second base, number 22, Andrew.
Here on the south side, on to extra innings. In steps El Nino, Fernando Tatis Jr. So they turn to their closer, Mason Miller. Outside, 1-0. And there's a ball.
He hasn't wanted to challenge in both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and 1-0-2 on the radar gun. Swings and misses, struck him out. And here's the first baseman, Johnny Bench. Misses off the plate, and that's ball 1. Just missed. Swing and a miss. And it's 2-1 now. And fouled off.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
And down on strikes he goes. Coming out of the bullpen throwing beatings. Acuna swings through it for strike 1.
0-1.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And that's the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ball. On to the bottom of the 10th. Now here is Gleyber Torres. Looks like we've got a substitution at second. Entering is the pinch runner, Jordan Lawler. He's a potential winning run, so they're hoping he can score in a base
Let's
hit.
go!
And it'll be 1st and 3rd now.
Let's go!
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Thomas digs in now. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And that is out of play. Nobody
Come
out.
on, G.
The winning run 90 feet away. And a count 1-2.
Come on, just
Well,
get it out
something
there.
special right here. It's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
That's down and in. Rolled to short. Possible
Let's
2
fucking
ball.
go.
The winning run crosses the plate, and they walk it off in extra innings.
So exciting to see a team walk it off. Not so much fun if you're on the other side, but what a great way to win. This team is celebrating, and this win is well-deserved.
3-2. Live from Rate Field on the south side of Chicago, the show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's Pittsburgh going up against Illinois. We got a couple of all-star teams squaring off. First pitch coming your way next. Just about to get underway. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Max Fried. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Great sinker. Although it's not his primary pitch, it's really a pitch that he can go to. Misses the barrel of the bat, gets ground balls, and lets the defense work behind him.
All right, ready to get underway. And the batter will be the shortstop, Mookie Betts. And that is downstairs. And we are underway. Next offering upstairs.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
And now 2-2. In the air, right field. Conine, long run. Reaching down and makes the grab. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. To the right side. Slings to first. And they get the out on Alvarez. So up next, Ted Simmons. That's to third, Pendleton. And that is the inning. And now the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
Well, Boog, the story's been told that Yamamoto's bag of tricks is an actual bag that he carries around. Inside the bag, he keeps a yoga mat, wooden blocks, tiny soccer balls, and mini javelins. He uses all of that just for his warm-up routine.
He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Clark settles under it and makes the catch. One down. Now the number 2 hitter, Jarren Duran. Swings through that one.
Yamamoto's warm-up includes doing headstands and walking on his palms. He uses blocks to work on body positioning, hurls mini soccer balls into a wall to warm up his arm, and then heads to the field to throw mini javelins. I don't think anyone else is stealing his pregame routine anytime soon.
Runner on at first with one gone. And now Terry Pendleton. Pickoff throw. Duran back on a dive. In for a strike. It's 0-1. Duran over at first with one away.
1-1.
Runner on the go. And a ground ball to first. And he's out on the tag. And next is the designated hitter, Manny Ramirez. Inside move to second. Duran dives back in safely. Runner takes off for third. No throw, he steals third easily. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. Swing and a miss as he was out.
And a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
No score yet, but a runner at third with 2 away. And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
No, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. Back at right field, Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Max Fried will go to work. And a foul ball.
Very humble guy, and on the field, off the field, and he goes about his at-bats in that way, Boog. He's just trying to stay with the plan, and that plan is hit the ball to left center field, drive the ball that way, and let it travel.
Yep.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Jose Altuve stands in now and watches strike one. Next one misses, and the count is 1-1. Second inning here, no score. Went too far that time. It's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And down on strikes, and 1 gone. So here's Kyle Tucker now. Pitch is in the dirt. Ball 1. This one high in the air to left center. Duran sizing this one up. He's got it. And there's 2 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
William Contreras at the plate and takes high there. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1 ball, 1 strike.
In the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the dirt, but kept close. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here at the top of the second. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
So now 2 on.
Hey!
2 outs.
What
So
the
digging in,
fuck?
Max Clark.
Well, a great back and forth, and that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow, Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. 2 on, 2 outs. And the next pitch is way outside.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Rodriguez settles under it. And that's the 3rd out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the first baseman, Frank Thomas. There's the strike.
Oh, and you can throw that big curve on the inside part of the plate. Very difficult pitch for the hitter to get on plane with. You can have a lot of success if you can pitch in that location.
And that one in the air center field. Clark. And out number 1 on the grab. Gleyber Torres up to hit. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. 1 out, base is empty.
Yo.
Betts up with it.
I told you all them niggas was gonna beat that
Gleyber
1-2 for
Torres
flag
retired.
nigga, bro.
Now a chance for Barry Larkin.
Check this out. So I thought about it, right? Nigga, they whole team about to leave.
Yeah, and he swings and
Oh,
misses,
dude.
and it's 0-1.
So hard to touch. Being at the
Oh,
top of
oh
the
well,
zone,
as long as they win the
99,
national
98, even
championship.
97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter. Looks juicy, and by the time you swing, it's almost in the catcher's mitt.
That's the 3rd. Oh, he gloves it. Throw to first.
Yeah.
What a play. Inning over. Back here on the south side. Now the 3rd baseman, Jordan Westburg. Fried back to work.
God
Here's a swing and a drive
damn,
left field,
man.
and he knew it.
fucking with your ass, nigga. The motherfucker done hit a home run on my ass,
and they
man.
jump out front. It's 1-0. So the lineup flips over. Mookie digs in here.
Nah, yeah.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Oh, just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work.
Man, I seen your ass playing that shit, that gay ass
Up the
shit
middle,
last night.
collected by Torres. Tosses to first, and Betts is gone. Here's Jordan Alvarez.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Swings through that one, 0-1. Alvarez goes 6 feet 5 inches, 235 pounds, and he was born in Cuba.
Yeah, I might be about to be buying this
and makes the grab.
this Jeep from my homie. And then, shit, once I do that,
Ted Simmons,
I'm gonna head that way. I'm gonna head out there.
His first time up.
Ooh, I'm just tired of this shit, bro. I'm tired of.
He's got it, and that is out number 3. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run.
Hopefully, them niggas let me off early.
And we're back. Now it's the right fielder, Griffin Kona.
Boog, here's a note on Yamamoto. He won 3 straight Sawamura Awards, the Japanese equivalent of the Cy Young Award,
All right,
and the
cool.
last 3 Pacific League Most Valuable Player Awards, which is the first MVP three-peat since Ichiro Suzuki.
Chases that one upstairs.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Come on, bro. Stop swinging that dumb shit.
And that just misses.
Damn.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
There we go. Get out of here. Out of here, bitch. Out of here, bitch. Let's go.
So he goes yard to left. And we're all square. It's 1-1. Jason Varitek will hit next. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the last half of the 3rd.
Drop.
Simmons hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Back to the top of the lineup, Julio Rodriguez. The next to hit, fly to center his first time.
Let's work these counts, bro.
And a strike on the outside edge. Tied up here in the early going.
Work these counts.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
Work these counts.
That misses.
Yes, sir. Work these counts.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle.
Let's go!
Man at first with 1 gone. And now here is Jarren Duran. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that is in for a strike.
Work these counts, baby.
And a pitch out, but nothing going on. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. 98 on the gun.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Runner takes off. In there for strike 3. Throw to second. Out there.
What?
And the inning
Get the fuck
over.
out of here, G. Nigga was safe like a motherfucker,
Here
yo.
on the south side, start of the 4th, and now Freddie Freeman.
All right, come on, Fried. Show fried ass.
That's in for a strike. 0-1.
Don't do that again, nigga.
Need to put together more competitive bats, and
Fuck it, let's do it again.
their own
Hell
expectations
yeah,
at the plate.
bitch.
They're swinging early, being aggressive, but 1 or 2 pitches later, the at bat is over. That's not going to cut it if it's not resulting in hits. So they might want to be a little more selective up there.
Fuck this little ass midget.
Altuve in the box with one away as he takes ball one. And that's downstairs.
Little midget ass nigga swing the bat.
Just missed.
God damn.
That clips the zone. 3-1. Upstairs outside, that's ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Go ahead run on base. Here's Kyle Tucker. Fly to left his first time.
Alright, come on, G. I'm tweaking. Damn!
Line drive to short and caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
And now it's William Contreras. Walked his first time. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Ball 1. 1-1.
Right through there for a strike. He caught it behind his back. Throw to second. He's in there. First and second, 2 outs. Max Clark now at the plate. And that one fouled off.
Keep doing that dumbass fucking.
Altuve on second. Contreras on at first with 2 down. In the air, left field. And that's the 3rd out. Bottom 4, and now it's switch hitting third baseman Terry Pendleton.
Third baseman, Terry Pendleton.
In for a strike. It's 0-1.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Ball.
Just off the inside edge. Late on that fastball.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. That one missed. That's inside. Full count now. Line to left.
Let's go.
That's a fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got a leadoff double in the 4th.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
That's a strike. 0-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. In the dirt.
Yeah, on the tag, he's out.
And the runner holds.
Well, that was out of character. Maybe should have stuck with swinging for the fences.
On the line, base hit. Throw into third. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out. Gleyber Torres up to the plate. Little chopper rolls foul.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Squares and gets it down the left side. And now the shortstop, Barry Larkin. There's a strike.
That was just paint on the first pitch fastball.
Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase. Chases the fastball up. Back at right field. Here's the third baseman, Jordan Westburg. And takes low for ball one.
Well, these players need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Fought off foul. Just missed. Lace down the line. Could be extra bases. Around first, heading for two. The throw into second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit. So the batting order turns over. Mookie Betts getting ready to. Griffin Jax comes on now.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
And Mookie takes. Jax. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big time benefit. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. And that's a foul ball.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you.
And a swing and a miss. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Alvarez swings through it for strike one.
0-1's the count. One ball, one strike.
Squirts away a little bit. Nothing doing. Count moves to 1-1. Westburg over at second, one down. And misses inside.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate where this guy can do some real damage.
And ball four, two aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
In the air, left field, Duran makes the grab, and there's two down. And here's Freddie Freeman, 1 for 2. Freeman hits it in the air.
Oh, come on.
And he can't quite get there.
Come on, dude. That would have been an out. You...
In the air, right side, Konai squeezes it, and that's the third out. And welcome back to the ballpark. At the plate, Griffin Konai. just missed.
You know, this group of hitters, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Throw on to Freeman, and that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth. High fly ball out towards left field. Simmons on the move. Nabs it, and there's 2 away.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Rodriguez at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. Yeah, a big swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count.
Foul ball, still 0-2.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters.
That's strike 3. Back here on the south side, Jose Altuve up to hit here. Jacks back to work. In the air, right side of the infield. Thomas under it. He's there. He's got it. And a quick out, number 1. Kyle Tucker, a.k.a. King Tuck, to the plate now. Misses off the inside, and that is ball 1. Outside with a breaking ball. All tied up, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
2-1.
Up and in, and now 3-1.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by. Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Mark Davis taking over on the mound. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. Contreras swings through it for strike 1. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Throw over to Thomas. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. Next to hit, Max Clark. 0 for 2 in this one. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Biggio at second with 2 down. Next offering upstairs.
2-0.
Line drive, that's a base hit. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Go ahead run on base. Westberg digs in now, and the first pitch misses for ball 1. High fly ball down the left field line. That one's back. Out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they slide in front in the 6th. It's 4-1. Here's Mookie now. Way high there, and that's ball 1. Betts, 32 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
2-0.
Not even close there. 2-0. Davis, maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
And he walked him.
That pitch is up. Ball 4.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boog.
Now it's the DH, Yordan Alvarez. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. That one carrying. And out of here. So he blasts one out the other way.